larger colonies that are less clustered, they're not super appreciative of being bugged. And when you bring them, open them up, and they're not a fan. So what I do is I put the pollen in the middle there. Get that sugar around them. So here I'm in the bee yard, and this is about the coverage we can expect. This is a very strong spring hive that I'm going to be able to pull some brood off of quite shortly. Here we have another hive. This is still quite a bit larger size. We're looking at probably 2 to 3 frames of brood, maybe 4 frames of brood. This is something we could see oftentimes maybe the middle of April, and this is the 30th of March. So we're a couple weeks early on the really big hives, and everything else will catch up in the next 2 weeks or so. So I've got a half frame of brood here, and let's take a look at this frame here. You can even look down in there sometimes. I can see the brood, but I can't see how far it goes. So what I want to do is just pull it out and just see how deep it goes. Now I usually wouldn't take this much time for each colony, but I just want to give you guys an idea of what we're dealing with here, what your colonies could be looking like. And here, I'll just lean it on here. So here we got a really nice frame of brood. It's actually a beautiful pattern, maybe even something that you'd want to take from in the future. Yeah, so I can look in, I can see the next frame is just like that. So I'm thinking we've got about 3.5 to 4.5 frames of brood. I'm going to say about 4.5 frames, just because the population is going to give me a nice little. So and that brood's going to be hatching out in the next 2 weeks. I've got a little piece of duct tape on the corner of my hive, and I'm going to write down how many frames of brood. I'm going to write 4 plus, and then the date, April 7th. So that 4 plus means we got 4 frames of brood. The plus maybe is like a half frame. And also lets me know that the population is good. So something like this will definitely, we can get a second box middle of the month. Now this is a drone laying queen. This colony here, it's not growing and is a little snarky. And I pull it open and I'm seeing all these different drones in the worker brood. This should be worker brood, but we see old worker bees and tons of drones. A lot of the drones are malformed. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this colony and I'm going to knock out a frame in front of each pack here. And then I'll take the box and I'll throw it underneath something, and they can clean out all the dead and half developed drones. Honeybees in the turnip field making turnip seeds. This field is just buzzing.